For this stuff, I will use this file called CSFARA. It's a data set on the same, which we deal with this whole class, but the difference is in this data set, there are data on amount spent on consulting by foreign countries, how much money they spent. So imported data set. Removing spaces. Yeah, and it's important when you import data set, check the way in which your data set is imported, if variables have proper designations. So for instance, in this case, I know that polity 4 is a numeric variable. So I change this mistake. I make it numeric. Also, I know that autocracy score is also numeric, and polity dichotomous variable also numeric. So when you import in data set, make sure to always double check this stuff. Otherwise, regression analysis will not work. Okay, it always makes sense to do a descriptive statistics. So we import a data set. Oops. And we do descriptive statistics. See what's here. Yeah, that's fine. And this is descriptive statistics. We see that, as we remember, polity 4 has values from -10 to +10. And what's important for our analysis, consulting spending, it has minimum value of 0. Some countries don't have, at some year, don't have any spending, lobbying United States. And maximum is, I think, let's see, $43 million. Okay, oops. And now we do linear regression. Let's see what regression, linear. So in this case, I'm asking a question. Does a regime type affect the amount of money a country spends on lobbying the United States? So my independent variable would be polity 4. And my dependent variable will be consulting spending. Let's see what's here. Yeah, that looks fine. So this is the output in your regression analysis. And this is what's important about this stuff. So you see this R square, it's really, really small, which means that like R square, like less than 1,000% of change, independent variable is explained by our independent variable. So it's not a very good model. And what's important here, how when you will do your homework too, you will be expected to interpret the results of your regressions. So this is a coefficient on polity 4, and this coefficient means that one change in polity 4 score, let's say from -10 to -9, leads to an increase in like $9,000 on lobbying spending in the United States. In general, what it means that like more democratic countries, they spend more on lobbying in the United States than more autocratic countries. I guess it's mostly because of the trade and economic development, stuff like this. And as you see here, it is not statistically significant. So for instance, if I would like write a paper and try to publish it, nobody will publish it, but you should be able to interpret the results. When you see this, if it's more than 0.05, it means it's not statistically significant. And the same with this t-value, it's 1.3. It would be statistically significant if this t-value be like -10 or -2 or +2. So this is how you do a linear regression, and this is how you interpret basic results. And let me show you how to do it in R. You just run this code. Oops. So basic structure of the code. This is your dependent variable. This is your independent variable. This is where you get your data. And you have the same results, coefficients, and all this stuff.